How's it going, everybody? So from where I left off yesterday, the only thing I've done is I fought this world boss here at the Hill of the Shattered Sword, and I've done some of my writs, and that's about it so far. So I gotta travel back to the Riverhold Waste Run right now. I got to get me a staff so I can have some DPS while I level this tank up. There's not a crafting station here, is there? Nope. Alright. Oh. There's me a staff.
Guards!
Oh.
Stop that criminal!
Whatever. See. Want that in my shield for now, so I don't dismantle it or anything. I still haven't fought a dragon out in the open yet. There's one down there, but let's go do this side quest real fast. Bunch of stolen stuff from when I was laundering and selling. We'll go ahead and use this too. I need to set some stuff in my quick slot. Do that. I go ahead and eat that. I'll eat the potion. Damn it. It's alright. Yeah, I don't have any CP or anything yet because I originally played this on PS4 and I've swapped to PC. So now I gotta restart all over again. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. So I'm leveling 3 characters right now, doing the Cold Harbor quests with one of them, my stam sword, doing the Ebonheart Pack quest line with what is he? My Nord tank. And I still gotta get Somerset, but I had to get Elsweyr. I played Somerset already. Which I don't have jewelry crafting or anything like that, but I'll get it eventually. Hey, thanks for the alert, man. I appreciate it. There we go. What level do I gotta be to get that 4? That's a pretty big drop. And I'm going for it. Wow. I'm surprised that did not kill me. and don't need that.
Ah, yes. The one who approaches might help us with your artifacts. Did the spirit send you to help Kisaravi? What did she say?
What are you talking about?
My apologies. Kisaravi hoped you heard the spirit too. The spirit protects Akaviri relics in the Tomb of the Serpents. She wants Kisaravi to share their secrets with the world, but the tomb is too dangerous. She won't let me leave without them.
What spirit?
Spirit may not be correct. Entity, a goddess perhaps. The one who protects the tomb while wrapping her arms around Kisaravi's mind. Will you retrieve the Akaviri relics? Otherwise their secrets will be trapped here forever, along with Kisaravi.
I'll retrieve the Akaviri relics from the tomb.
Thank you, stranger. Kisaravi hopes you will be the one to pass the spirit's test and retrieve the Akaviri relics. She's sure you won't end up like the others.
Why are the Akaviri relics in the Khajiit tomb?
Years ago, Khajiit allowed displaced Akaviri to bury their dead in Khajiiti tombs. So many Akaviri were buried here that they renamed it Tomb of the Serpents. The Akaviri placed armor and relics alongside their dead. The spirit watches over all.
What brought you here?
Curiosity, arrogance, greed. Kisaravi wanted to unlock the Akaviri's secrets, to use their knowledge and steal their power, to sell their relics to the highest bidder. Selfish desires brought Kisaravi here, but the spirit's message made her stay.
That's all I really care about now. Set iron. Oh, lockpick. If you're still in here, are you doing any streaming today?
Lay down your sword, outsider. You belong to the Akaviri.
I don't have all medium on this person, do I? Oh. Heavy, heavy, medium, light, heavy. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. That's what I was needing. I'll put that right there.
Perhaps you are the one to deliver our message. Perhaps you will die like the rest.
Let's see. I like the melt that they gave you with the pre-order of this.
Move now!
Tell the truth. Only the strong can carry our message.
I have to go back and get that. You know the messenger. If you survive, you will know the message. Take that staff, I guess.
Live, and you will share our story. Die, and you will share our tomb.
do that one for now. And do that one for now. Got backtrack. Awesome.
Lay down your sword, outsider. You already belong to the
I got a staff though.
Not so fast, Walker. Rachin would first have a word with you. So, you have found the first piece of the Rithana di Renata. Impressive. But Rachin can't help but wonder if you have patience enough to find the other 15. After all, he has hidden them very well.
Who are you?
This one is the shadow of Rachin. Well, a shadow of Rachin. There are 7 of us, all told. Surely you have heard of Rachin, yes?
Nope.
Elsweyr's greatest thief, whose crimes were so fabulous he became divine. This one is but an avatar of his greatness.
So you're an avatar of a trickster god, and you stole the mural? Why?
Do you expect a truthful answer? What kind of trickster do you take this one for? Here, let us make a deal. If you find all the pieces, each and every one, Rachin will consider sharing his motivations. Only then.
How do I go about finding the rest of them?
Of course, Rachin will provide clues. What fun would it be otherwise? 15 clues to find 15 pieces. Collect them all and restore Rithana di Renata, which was thought just a legend. Sound exciting, Walker?
Fine, I'll play along with your game.
Here then, a book for your convenience.
Oh,
Is not
thanks.
Rachin kind? Ah, and one other thing. Outside help is strictly forbidden. Iraya might have solved this one's first clue, but the rest are up to you.
Alright, I'll find the pieces on my own then.
A trickster, a hero, and an ancient mural. Just the recipe for a grand adventure, no? Ah, but this one is most excited to see it unfold.
Alright. Now to get out of this delve.
Only the strong can carry our message.
Whew. Drink's got a kick to it. Rain total body fuel. Lemon.
You got the Akaviri relics. Did the spirit speak to you?
I'm not sure, but they're the relics.
Ah, the Akaviri spirit has blessed you. Kisaravi can tell. How else would you have succeeded where Kisaravi has failed? Please accept this gift and the spirit's blessings.
Alright.
Kisaravi knew that she would meet someone brave enough to enter the tomb, strong enough to pass the spirit's test, and wise enough to accept her protection and never question her voice. Kisaravi knew because the spirit told her.
What will you do now?
The spirit wants Kisaravi to share the Akaviri relics with Tamriel. They possess a magic we can't understand, A magic that will spread her influence and protect us all. The spirit will soon live in everyone's minds, and it will all be thanks to you.
What is the Akaviri spirit's message?
For some, it is the key to unlocking ancient secrets and lost magic. For others, it is a reminder of why some things are better left unknown. The spirit has spent years watching the dead in this tomb, stranger. She's ready to see more.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I guess. Huh. I don't think they showed up on the map. Oh, it did. It's just that, that avatar got it to where I thought that. Never mind. That wasn't that bad of a backtrack. Hope a dragon gets close to where I'm at. It's bone armor morph into. Won't let me see yet. Oh no, you don't. You be level 1 out the gate and go. Because I originally came from PS4, so most of my progress is over on that profile, and now I'm on PC. And I don't even have champion points yet, so I'm not even level 50 on any of my characters. See? Just level 9, and that's it. Yeah, I just restarted the main game on one of my other characters. the Cold Harbor quest and the faction quest on another character. And then when Elsweyr Early Access came out, I started this one as well. But I've already done the main quest and faction quest on PS4. There's quite a bit of content if you just got the base game with just the base game in Morrowind. I think it comes with now. I'm not sure. It didn't come with it when I got it. I had to buy it separately. But there's still quite a bit of content on just the base game that I think the game's worth what they're asking for. It's a pretty good game. So I bought it when it first came out for, what was it? I think it was a $60 game. And then I bought the DLCs up to Somerset on PS4. And then I got the Morrowind and base game on sale for, I'd like to think, I got it for 15 bucks. $16 maybe? Or maybe 19. I don't know, but it's definitely worth that. And so far I think this DLC is pretty damn good too. And if you've already started characters, when you make a new character to go through Elsweyr, there'll be a new tutorial as well. So all your new characters will start out on that tutorial instead. I need to get rapid maneuvers though. This horse is slow.
You've returned. Let us speak. Greetings, greetings. Were you able to find the missing mural pieces?
I recovered one of the pieces of the mural.
If you want to pull my tail, you could at least try a bit harder than that. Really, what would Rajin's shadow want with the Rithana de Renada? It might have historical significance, but it's certainly not a prize worthy of the trickster god.
That's what he told me.
Sure. Just let me know if you meet Jean and Jode next, yes? We could use some brighter moons. Why don't you just place the mural piece back in its frame? Iraya should return shortly. You can speak to her about the other missing pieces.
Our neighbors saw nothing, of course. Oh, you found one of the pieces. I see you've collected a missing piece. Slick work. Now, if we only had clues for the other 15 pieces, makes finding them particularly difficult for us, no?
Rajin's shadow stole the pieces and gave me a book of riddles to find them all.
Rajin's shadow? I'll be honest, that's a lot to take in. But after all you've done for us, how can I not offer you the benefit of the doubt? Feel free to place any mural pieces that you find, and here, something for your troubles. Think that the Rithana de Renada was snatched away by Rajin's shadow.
Not any more questions. I like that. negative effects from you when slotted. The cost of all your abilities are reduced by 3%. Yeah, but I like having that heal on there. Read all these books. Of course, ain't gonna level up anything. Nope. Alright, where's that guy go now? Awesome. I'm gonna sell the stuff I got.
The Khajiit here are...
Let's see. Yeah, there is something to keep. Now back with the main quest. So I got those 2 side quests done. Why don't they fix that one add-on I got? See if it highlights it. Oh well. Still see it on the mini map.
Get down. I'll deal with this.
Oh. Wasn't really much surviving, I just walked up to it.
Oh, now you show up. Left me to deal with a dragon all by myself. It's a good thing I'm Abner Tharn and not, well, some lesser mage.
You defeated a dragon?
I discouraged it. But not before it laid waste to most of the camp. We arrived to find the outpost being overrun by undead. Then the dragon attacked. I did what I could. I fear it wasn't enough. What about the power surges? Did you learn anything?
You're right, it was Cadwell. He was drawn to an old grave of someone called the Betrayer.
The Betrayer? There's a betrayer mentioned in the legends of Kunzari. It seems those stories continue to hound me. No matter. We can deal with that later. Right now, I want to know about Cadwell. Has he agreed to lend us his support?
Cadwell agreed, but you should know he's been having some strange dreams.
That doesn't surprise me. Cadwell and Strange go together like hot bread and butter. I need to recover my strength. Driving off that dragon took a lot out of me. Why don't you go help Chimera while I keep watch in case the great beast returns? Kunzari, hero of the Merethic era. Most of the legends are unbelievable, though the Khajiiti moon singers guard...
Yeah, I already knew that.
Damn us for arriving too late. I did not expect to find our militia under assault by a horde of undead. And then the dragon. Oh, it tangles the tail, Vokar, it truly does.
Gotta do to help.
The militia was already depleted from the fight to liberate Riverhold, but we were determined to press on toward Rimen. Between the undead and the dragon, though, we can barely hold this portion of the outpost. Retreat is not an option. Not yet.
Why can't you order the retreat?
Our resistance to Euraxia's rule requires more than just soldiers. There are intelligence reports, safe house locations, lists of supporters, documents we cannot afford to lose. Search the ruined camp and locate the documents, Walker.
Are these documents really that important?
They are vital to our efforts to free Rimen from Euraxia's rule. And if her forces acquire them, those who help us will be exposed. Recover the documents from mail sacks in the camp and get them to Captain Nalado. Then meet us to the south.
I'll find the documents, deliver them to Nalado, and meet you south of the camp. There's people down here as well. No. Need to change around some of my hotkeys. that right now.
If you're so fascinated by the dead, why don't you join them?
Oh, nice.
This one doesn't know you, but at least you aren't a walking corpse. This one must ask, why are you here?
Tamara asked me to recover the documents and give them to you.
Right moons! This one thought these were lost forever. You saved many lives at great risk to your own walker. You have Nalado's respect. This one will guard these documents with her life.
Who did you just kill?
That was one of Euraxia, the usurper queen's pet necromancer. His undead devastated our troops, so this one took pleasure in ending his existence. Now, Nalado must return to Riverhold to consult with Garashri. We must find a way to go on.
How long has Eurexia been employing necromancers?
Euraxia's chief necromancer, Zumog Phoom, has been with her for some time, but our intelligence suggests his followers have only recently rallied to her side. Find Abnorthorn and Carmira. Tell them to meet us in Riverhold.
I'll find Abnorthorn and pass along the message. Let's see here. I got a bunch of stuff on me. I'll enchant this just for now. Might as well. Gotta sell off some of the stolen stuff I got.
I've spotted dragons circling in the distance from time to time, but it doesn't look like the winged monster that attacked the camp will return today. Was your hunt successful? Did you recover the documents that Chimera sought?
I found the documents together in Naladu. She went to Riverhold to confer with Garashri. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I must join them there. The Khajiiti forces have been decimated by this attack. It will take every strategy I can devise to help Garashri prevent the collapse of his militia. The appearance of so many undead, though, that concerns me.
Naladu said Erexia's chief necromancer, Zumog Phoom, recently brought his followers to Elsweyr.
Yes, I read the reports. Zumog Phoom and his necromancers working for my despicable half-sister. Such magic leaves behind a miasma of stench and decay. It leads to the mountains to the west, but I can't pinpoint an exact location.
I could track down the source of the necromantic power.
Good idea. Dragons are bad enough, but undead tend to go on without end. Better to deal with them now, before Euraxia's power becomes more than we can contain.
This is the first time a dragon has aided Erexia's forces?
In such a direct manner? Yes, as far as we know. It could have been coincidence, but the attack felt designed to hit us when it would do the most damage. I wanted to send Chimera with you to find the source, but I have no idea where she's gone.
I'll track down the source of the undead in the western mountains and keep an eye out for Chimera.
Find the source of this army of undead. And if you see Chimera, send her back to Riverhold. She's as reckless as she is capable, which is a dangerous combination. I'll make my way back as well. After all, Garesh-Ri would be lost without me.
Chimera didn't say where she was going?
In case you haven't noticed, we two don't always see eye to eye. She can be impetuous and obstinate, truth be told. Chimera gathered a handful of soldiers and took off to the west. If you run into her, send her back to Riverhold.
Alright. See where's wanting to go? All the way over here. Yeah, but I need to go to town first. Not Riverhold, because they don't have crafting stations, so I have to go to Rimmon. Go unload some of this loot off me. Because I don't have ESO Plus. I don't have a crafting bag. I think Plus membership monthly is $14.99, and if you buy it yearly, it's I'd like to say $11.99. I'm not entirely sure on that, but it is worth it. I was trying to see how hard it would be to go without it. And the quality of life of the craft bag alone is worth the monthly subscription.
These Khajiit blacksmiths, they have no respect.
Go to the bank first. Now I think last month they was doing a ESO Plus free trial, I think it was, for, I think it was maybe a week. But see, if you do get ESO Plus, all your crafting items and stuff that you get, all your materials and everything, stays in the bag, even if your subscription runs out, and you can still pull it from the bag, you just can't put it back into the bag if your subscription's gone. So if you're only going to get it for like, and you get
you can be assured that all of my bankers,
I forgot how many crowns you get. I think it's like 1650 or 1700.
Honorable souls. I'd accept nothing less.
Which, if you go into the crown store, and if you only got the base game, you could buy the other DLCs with the crowns that you get for the monthly subscription. So it's not really that bad of an option. I'll probably end up getting it just because of the craft bag, to be honest. So you won't, let's see. Yeah, you get full DLC access. You get crowns. You get unlimited storage for crafting materials. You get double bank storage. Double furniture space. Increased progression. You get increased gold and experience. Transmute crystals. And you can dye your clothes. And they got free deals for ESO Plus members. That's kind of new. 'Cause I quit playing there for a while on PS4, and then came back to it over here. But hell, with the crowns that you get, you'd be able to buy the DLCs, and you'll have access to the DLCs while you have it. if the subscription stops, you'll lose access to the DLCs, but everything you've done in the DLCs is still relevant. Like it won't delete any of your progress. You just won't have access to it. So like if you're gonna pay for a month, then you'd have access to all the DLCs, and then if you only want a month of it, you get this 1650 or 700 or 1700 crowns. I'd go ahead and bust out all the DLCs if you only want it for a month, and go ahead and fill up the craft bag as much as possible. So you'll still be able to pull from the craft bag, and you'll be able to complete all the DLCs with one or two of your characters, however many you do them with within the month. Or you can keep paying for the subscription and buy the DLCs outright with the crowns, and then stop the ESO Plus once you buy all the DLCs. And in that time, you'll have all those materials and stuff in your craft bag already. So it won't take up so much bank space and stuff. Because bank space and bag space is expensive. Like, look. Go to my bank.
Concerned about fees.
For me to upgrade it to 10 more spaces, 20,500 gold. Now, if you had ESO Plus, like right now my bank space is 100, I'd have 200 spots. And see all these materials I got in here, like my enchanting ruins and my provisioning items, they'd all go into the craft bag, so they wouldn't even take up space in your bank. See, my bank space is already full. My inventory space on this guy's already full. It's a very convenient subscription. But yes, you will lose the DLC access when the subscription's over. But all your progress that you've made during the DLCs will still be saved. Like when you pick up the DLCs again, you can start off where you left off at. I dropped some frames right there for a minute. Not sure if that one was better than mine or not.
My time is precious.
Oh yeah. Need that one too. Need to make me some food. Still got an hour on that food. I'll go ahead and make me one more.
Can teach the steps we do. Your guiding star.
Can I raise it on Magica? Yeah.
Hey, hey, Bandari girl.
Down the grave for Dremora, crawl 2 left, 2 right, 3 faces above. Room is legacy awaits, deep in a shameful abode. Washed over by a golden flower. River holds its patiently Okay, that's just that riddle book. See, I didn't even add up that much. I didn't even get rid of that much of my inventory. And I haven't been looting nowhere near what I normally do. I'm usually picking up everything. Where's the pack merchant at here? So I can see how much it is to upgrade my backpack again. I think it might be 4,000 gold.
Shore's bone.
Let's see.
Rigard knew he should have brought more mead. A good pack.
5,900. Man, I was off. Let's remove my destination right here. And alright, so I'll teleport to that way, Sean. Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Alright. Had to go refill my drink. Let's see here. gonna be a dragon close by? Yeah. Gotta get back on the road. The Prowl. Side quest. I'll go ahead and pick it up. It's right off the road.
Oh, don't worry, sweet. Hold that post. One more step and my sweet boy will tear you apart. Come on, Milksop. Get up. Ah, you're useless.
I'm not a poacher. What's going on here?
Oh, I'm sorry. Numaya grows suspicious of everyone these days. A dragon swept through recently, you see. Gobbled up whole herds of antelope and burned out the larger hunting camps. Now bone-chime poachers pitch their tents all over the Prowl.
You keep mentioning these poachers. Who are they? And what risk do they pose you?
We care for many rare animals. A juicy target, yes? Just yesterday, a group of them stole this one's training whistle to lure out our beasts, you see. We have little gold, but Numaya would pay you to retrieve her whistle and punish those Maskarses.
Alright, I'll retrieve your whistle and break up the Bone-Chime Poachers operation.
This one would not give to see you kick those bone-chime bastards in the teeth. Unfortunately, Numaya cannot leave her beasts unguarded. Life on the ranch has made them fat and lazy, especially this one. Yes, Milksop, Numaya talks about you.
Alright, where are these poachers at? On to the next one. I wonder why that person not riding their horse. Yeah, I like the new horse that comes with it. Look at that. Pretty sweet looking horse. One more to go. Oh. Who stunned me? That guy? I'll wait till I'm off that one.
Thank the moons. Oh, you're back. Oh, the poachers. They took them.
Slow down. Took who? What happened?
While you set fire to the poachers' camps, they launched a raid on the ranch. We tried to fight them off, but there were just too many of them. They took my sweet boy, Milksop, Honeydew, and Sugarbelly too. Surrender, curse them!
Where did they take the animals?
In lean times, they gather in the ruins to the west, along with their leader, Rati. You destroyed their smaller encampments, so they must be there. Most of the walls collapsed centuries ago, but the ones that still stand are mountain strong.
Any suggestions on how to get in?
Let me think. Ah, Marmalade. This one's pet monkey, not the preserve. She's very swift and very sneaky. If you use Numaya's training whistle, the one you just recovered, she might be able to help you.
Alright, I'll deal with Rahidi and rescue the animals. I think that's how you say her name.
My best ranch hand, El Halem, will accompany you. He has sharp eyes and knows the prowl better than most. Oh, I hope we're not too late. If something happens to this one sweet boy Milksop, oh, Numaya would never forgive herself.
How does the whistle work exactly?
Well, it takes years to master whistle training, but Marmalade is very clever. If you find yourself blocked in the poacher's camp, just blow the whistle. She will find a solution. Don't expect too much of her, though. She's just a monkey, after all.
Why can't you come with me yourself?
Ah, this one wishes she could. Unfortunately, the poachers wounded many of my ranch hands and set fires all around. Numaya loves her animals, but she cannot let the entire ranch go up in smoke. El Halem will prove very useful, I promise.
Look at Bone Goliath transformation. I like the Necromancer. Pretty cool class. I think it's cool how if you use Necromancer skills inside towns and stuff that they'll get a bounty on you. I was wondering what was going on.
She'll find her way home. We have more work to do.
Oh, that's cool.
Honeydew. Something high up. Marmalade can unlock it for us. Well done. Let's keep moving.
Definitely like that ultimate.
Door's locked, eh? Damn. Maybe Marmalade can fit through the crack there. Ha! She did it. The door's unlocked. Let's head in. Off with you, Sugar Belly. Now, another locked door, eh? I bet Marmalade could nick a key off that drunken guard.
Awesome. You up for a nap, bud?
You happy doing two things, Dad?
Oh, yeah.
Let's just turn down.
So I put it in rest. I put it to where it would save your game.
That's all of them. Meet you back at the ranch, hero.
What, bud?
I turned this off.
That's fine.
My tank.
Huh? I don't know where it's at. Alright. Love you.
Love you.
The van key, I don't know. I drove the truck, remember?
Oh, there's Numaya's favorite ranch hand. When Milksop and Sneaky Marmalade returned, this one knew you would not be far behind.
I rescued the animals. Did they all make it back safely?
They did. Numaya's sweet boy is a little shaken. Hopefully a hearty meal and a nice long chin scratch will settle his nerves, yes? You have this one's deepest thanks, Walker. Milksop's too. Say thank you, sweet boy. Go ahead now. Ah, never mind. Numaya wishes she could take a break, but stalls need raking, troughs need filling. Ah, a rancher's work is never finished.
How long do you think it'll take for the prow to recover?
From the poachers? Not long. From the dragon attack, though? Who can say? Years? Your attacks on the poachers will allow honest, conscientious hunters to return to the prowl. With their help, we might be able to find a way to restore what we lost.
You think the hunters will help you bring animals back to the prowl?
Of course, Walker. There's nothing more wretched than a hunter with no beast to hunt. They will conserve what we have and protect what remains until the calves have calves. Only great fools would do otherwise, yes?
Well, my kids are up, so another ones are getting out of school, so that'll be it for now. I'll be back on later tonight, though. You guys have a good one.